is Suzanne Richer. I'm with Customs and Trade Solutions, Inc. We're an advisory firm in international supply chain management. I'm here today on behalf of the Global Trade Academy to answer the question, how do you prepare for a C-TPAT revalidation? Once the foreign supplier has had an opportunity to review the minimum security guidelines, it's important that the U.S. importer send them weekly updates on information to pull together in advance of the meeting. Sometimes you have up to 30 to 60 days to prepare for these meetings. Sometimes you only have a couple of weeks. So depending on your time frame, you might want to work out a schedule of interacting with the foreign supplier so that you can collect the appropriate information as much as possible in advance of physically going on site. Generally, when we go to a foreign supplier to prepare them for this meeting, we allow ourselves at least 3 days in advance of the meeting with customs to make sure that we have an opportunity to pull together all of the documentation, prepare their presentations, and then also hold a dress rehearsal. Let's talk a little bit about the documents that we're pulling together. For each minimum security guideline that is outlined in the C-TPAT requirements, you'll notice that Customs often uses the word must and should. For example, a foreign supplier must have a risk-based assessment of their entire international supply chain, or a foreign supplier should have written and verifiable documents. So first, to help the foreign supplier prepare, one should consider the word should as a must. In other words, whenever you see these two different words in the minimum security guidelines, they should be able to address it perfectly with documented and verifiable backup. We call this evidence of implementation. If there's an appropriate amount of time, the U.S. importer should outline a checklist of all the different documents required under the program, list them as evidence of implementation for each category, for example, physical security versus access security, or business partner security, IT security, HR security, and create an overall guiding list of all the different procedures that are in place that support the minimum security guidelines. When we prepare presentations for a foreign supplier, we outline all of the key highlights of the program, and we spend at least 1 day rehearsing it so the day of the meeting goes very smoothly and generally limits the amount of questions that are asked during the whole program. The key to a successful validation is to make sure that you're meeting the minimum security guidelines and that you outline very thoroughly for Customs any best practices that you believe are in place that support a global cargo security effort and/or are benchmarked against other companies within your industry. And for more information, please refer back to the website of the Global Trade Academy, where they have a complete list of information that will help you through this process. And thanks for listening.